Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some leaked information regarding Gigantamax Pokemon, the next stage for the maxed out season here. We'll have to see when these are actually going to be dropped here. Looks like we have potentially the Gigantamax Gengar being introduced, and we're going to be going over a few other things in between here, as well as new Pokemon, new moves, new costumes, and also a potential new community day. With that said, if you do enjoy these types of videos, these kinds of leaked information videos, if you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on so you can stay up to date on what is going on in Pokemon Go. But with that said, let's go ahead and hop right into this here. So this information is going to be coming from the Pokemon group. Much respect always to them. So we have some assets here, of course, for the wild area. We did receive the details as far as what we're going to be getting. It's going to be revolving around poison and electric type Pokemon, of course, with others mixed in between there. And then we do have the, looks like the asset image for the wild ball, which is essentially just the Safari ball. So you have that. And then most interesting, if we take a look at the bottom here, we do have G-Max Texture Terror. So it looks like, well, let's be honest here, that's the Gengar, okay? So we have his mouth as well as his eyes, and looks like that might be the logo for what we're going to be getting here, but it's looking pretty good. But that's not just all the information as far as the Gigantamax. Moving on to the next bit here. We have 3 moves were added. G-Max for Blastoise, G-Max for Gengar, and G-Max for Venusaur. So like I was saying, it's kind of odd that we're going to be just seeing maybe Blastoise because we're getting a lot of information regarding that. And now we have Gengar as well. But I would think that they would want to start it off with Venusaur. Personally, one of my favorites. I love the way its plant just kind of drapes over its whole body like a canopy. And I'm very excited for that. So they did receive their moves here. And, well, we'll have to see. Are we going to be getting them for this Halloween season? Fingers crossed, but we don't really know quite yet. One thing you can look forward to is going to be, let me go ahead and find this here, it's going to be the Ghastly Dynamax Raids, okay? So those are going to more than likely be showing up very soon here for this Halloween season. Now, something you need to consider, what's going to be good against those? Well, it should just be an easy raid, right? It should be a 1-star raid and you'll be able to take it out. Now, currently, if you were to go up against, say, Gigantamax Gengar, it's going to be a poison and ghost type. So you're going to need ground, ghost, or psychic to defeat it. Now, we don't really have too much ground. Metagross does have earthquake, and then Rillaboom does have earth power. But it looks like you're going to have to maybe focus on catching Gengars, and then you'll be able to combat them with that. But we're going to go more over that here in a bit. Let's go ahead and move it on here. So a new Snorlax was added to the Game Master called Snorlax Wild Area. So it looks like we might be getting a new Snorlax. Are we getting the Dynamax Snorlax? I wouldn't say quite yet. Not quite. It has the same stats as the regular Snorlax, except with the difference in it being a costume Pokemon. So I'll go ahead and briefly put up an image here. I just threw a random Safari hat on a Snorlax. Really cheesy. I didn't even like fit it correctly, but just a little visual for you. So just that information there, right? And then we do have assets for Mega Mawile and Morpeko. Is that how you say its name? Go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong. And we got more information on Morpeko as well. It has 2 forms in the game too. Really like that picture of the Mawile. Jeez, the shiny Mawile color just looks so good. All right, so you do have those images. Moving on here. So covering Morpeko here. So Aura Wheel was added, and it looks like these are the stats. Now, don't take everything to heart here. With a grain of salt, stats can change right as they do deliver it to us. In PvP, this move is going to do 100. It costs 45 energy, 100% chance to increase the attack of self by 1 stage. So you have a 100% chance to increase your own attack. And then in PvP, you're going to be looking at 100 power, 45 energy, and then you can see the duration and all the specs there. So Morpeko, looks like they're going to be dropping it soon. We already had that information as they did give it to us a while ago. All right, now, ooh, I think I skipped something here, folks. Oh, yes, my bad. So taking it back to the G-Max moves for Blastoise, Gengar, and Venusaur, the move Rage Fist was also added. And this is where the Community Day is going to be potentially leaked here. And that is going to be revolving around potentially Annihilape, okay? So I did look it up. I'm not really familiar, but what Google told me here really quick is Rage Fist inflicts damage. Its power increases by 50 each time the user hits it in battle, and it does cap out at 350. So are we looking at something where I don't know. I think that of course they can implement this, but the less health you have, the more damage it does, or well, who knows? Okay, Charm does no damage in the main series games, and Charm is one of the hardest hitting fast quick moves in this game. So God knows what they're going to actually do to this, but just know that we're going to be seeing potentially a community day for that in the future. Pretty interesting stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start this video right about now. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, I did just recently invest in a bunch of Gigantamax Pokemon to prepare for what we are going to be seeing, and also to take out the stupid failings and make that video. Maxed out Metagross with horrible IVs, and I did power up its attack all the way down there, as you can see, still at level 2 for its HP, because, well, I'm low on damn XL candies because I maxed it out. Blastoise, or I'm Charizard, all the way maxed out, and all of its little stats are maxed out too. Now, going up against Gengar, what you're going to want to use, I mean, if they release the Gengar or Ghastly Gigantamax, you're going to want to use that, obviously. But you're also going to be looking at Metagross with its Psychic moves, even ground moves, Grookey at its fully evolved form, and Rillaboom with Earth Power, and then even Blastoise with Bite and Hydro Cannon, Hydro Pump, and then you also have Greedent with Bite and Crunch, and Double with Payback. So you have various different things to do some damage here. Don't think you're going to be doing this by yourself at all, just like Toxtricity. You're not doing that by yourself. Okay, so just get that out of your head. Ain't happening. Taking a look at my Primeapes, I do have a few ready to go. I have a 100% Annihilape Best Buddy, which I will be using in Elite TM to get this signature move, Community Day move, whenever it does happen. So that's where I'm at when it comes down to that. You could prepare a few Primeapes. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but they could just give him the move. But you do need to defeat 30 Psychic or Ghost-type Pokemon. And now, of course, if we did receive a Community Day for Mankey that was able to go into Annihilate, they would probably lower the requirements for that. So catch or defeat 30 Psychic or Ghost-types. I don't know what they will do for that. I don't know what they will do. Maybe they'll make it like just catch a couple or something like that, or defeat a couple, and then they'll have them spawning around, but it does seem a little complicated. But nonetheless, we don't need to get too deep into that. I just wanted to bring you some information. Gigantamax Gengar, Gigantamax Blastoise, and Gigantamax Venusaur. What about the Charizard? That's probably going to get its own special release because it is pretty freaking cool looking, and it's Charizard. You already know, it's like Pikachu-esque mascot. Anyways, folks, if you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.